Happy Sunday. Grandma Bev here. Well, it's been an eventful weekend. So let me bring you up to date. Thursday, we found out, of course, that we're going to have to put the dog down because the little dog has a tumor in his lung. Yeah, a tumor in his lung. And so they were going to put him down on Friday. And this is a dog that my oldest grandson grew up with. And he was devastated. So he wanted to drive up here to have the weekend with him before they put him down. So my daughter arranged for with the vet to not do anything until Monday. Okay, that's Thursday. Friday, I wrecked my car, right? The car that's going to take me to Galveston to get to the cruise ship. And yeah, I wrecked it. I hit someone in the back. It was totally my fault. Okay, nobody was hurt. All right. That Friday evening, my grandson arrived with his girlfriend. She didn't want him to ride by himself because he was so upset. Now, my grandson drives my Jeep Grand Cherokee. The reason being is his Avalanche. The brakes went out. And that piece of car that I was driving, his father had initially bought for him, but there was a check engine light on. And I wasn't going to give that to him, let him drive that. And he's in Ohio and we're in Arkansas. I was an auditor. I always drove Jeeps. I always maintained my cars. And I knew this was a good car. I said, you can use this car while the brakes are out on your truck. So when he came home Friday, he came home in that car. Okay, yesterday, was my daughter's birthday. I had ordered a special cake for her from the bakery, and so I got up real early, and I was going to get her cake and the donuts and something for breakfast for everyone. And I realized I don't have a car anymore. The car that I normally drive has been wrecked. So I got in my Jeep. When I tell you the minute I backed out of that driveway, I knew something was wrong with the car. The brakes were out because you could feel the grinding. And I looked down, there was no gas. Don't get upset. So I filled it with gas. I went and picked up the cakes. It was just before 8 o'clock. I called the Jeep dealership. I need to get the brakes fixed. They couldn't do it. They have a limited staff on Saturday. I called Midas down the street. They couldn't do it. I remember there was a Midas muffler in Fayetteville, about 25 miles from where I lived. So I called them. Oh yeah, we're slow. Come on, bring it in. I got there at 8:30. Y'all, when they put that thing up on the thing, and to look underneath the car, the girl came and said they need to talk to you. When I walked in there, there's a one-piece mechanism that holds the filter and the coolant for the oil and all. He said, "Do you see all that dripping right there? That's all your oil. You don't have any oil in your car." So what do you mean there's no oil in the car? They lowered the car. We took the dipstick, pulled it out. You know how when you haven't changed the oil, it's kind of brown. There was nothing. There was no oil in the car. There was nothing. It needed brakes. That gizmo that needed to be replaced because, why didn't the the oil light come off? Because the mechanism was messed up. Also, when I was going and I tried to accelerate, it would go and then it would slow down. It would go and then it would slow down. And finally, when I turned off on cruise control, when I turned on the cruise control, it took off. It's another problem, right? So they worked on my car. I got there at 8:30. They closed at 4. They finished at 5 minutes to 4. In that time, my battery in my phone died. I was able to text them and tell them my battery is getting ready to die on my phone. I'm not going to be able to call you. I was there all day. There's a restaurant down, 2 doors down. I was able to go get something to eat. Met a friend Her name is Stacy. She's gonna come to church with us today. She's gonna be a new walking buddy. She just moved here from Kansas, but I digress. Um, $2,500 to fix that car. That was all my money that I was going to use on the cruise, to buy gifts and, just have a high old time, right? Because I already rescheduled the cruise because of COVID, because I had COVID. So $2,500. Now I've wrecked the car to get me to Galveston. And now this car has spent all my money that I was going to spend on the cruise, right? And I discussed it with my grandson, what needs to be when I got back, because I realized in that moment, somebody had said this too in one of my posts, there's a reason why you're not going. And I said, I truly believe that. This is why I wasn't going, because there was something needed to be taken care of. Later on that evening, my grandson came to my room and he said, did you really spend all of your money on fixing the car? I said yes, because you are more important than me going on a cruise. I have to know that you're going to be safe. I said, now we've got our thing down pat now where if something's wrong with the car, you take it to a Jeep dealership, have them call me, and you get your girlfriend to come pick you up, and you go take care of your business, because that's not going to happen again. But in the meantime, the most important thing to me are my grandchildren, and I don't want anything to happen to them. So you know what? I'm gonna cancel my trip, that May 1st trip, because it's an odd time, and I wouldn't get back. I'd miss Mother's Day, and we usually do something on Mother's Day. So I'm just gonna cancel my trip. I don't mind canceling my trip because there was a reason why I did not go. And I'm thankful for not going, because I wouldn't have been able to take care of the things that I needed to on my car to keep my grandson safe. It is a miracle that boy made it from Ohio to Arkansas and nothing happened to them. It is a miracle. There was no oil in that car. The brakes were out. Anything could have happened. God is good. So am I worried that, or I'm upset that I can't go on the cruise? No, I'll reschedule. I promise. I'll reschedule. But the better thing was done. And my grandson is safe. And this is a long video, so I apologize for that. But we enjoyed her birthday. The car got fixed. Everybody understands now what they have to do. And we're all good. Y'all be blessed.